Prince Charles will trim down the monarchy to get rid of hangers-on while Buckingham Palace could be opened up to the public when he takes the throne. Reports say. It has long been said that Charles plans a major shake-up of the royal family when he becomes head of state, and it could also affect royal residences. In a bid to slim down the royal estate when he ascends to the throne. It has been reported that he will live in little more than a flat above the shop at Buckingham Palace and use Highgrove as his family home. It is also understood that Prince William and the Duchess of Cambridge will move from Kensington Palace to Windsor Castle. A relocation that the couple is said to want. It is likely we will see fewer royals around and a recalibration of what it means to be a working royal when Prince Charles steps up to the helm. In the latest episode of The Telegraph's Royal Insight, Camilla Tominey has outlined the major changes expected to happen within the royal family and explained why the incoming monarch is expected to drive the new direction. There's this sense that he wants a slimmed-down monarchy to make sure that everybody is doing their bit and there are no so-called hangers-on. Tominey said in the past there had been some negative publicity surrounding the more minor royals seemingly living in family accommodation and seemingly not doing much. So I think this is basically Charles' attempt to basically look like he's inherited his mother's habit for being frugal, turning off light switches and being green. Generally being good value for money, she explained. The death of the Queen, Tominey said, was going to cause a seismic shock for the British public and would necessitate an enormous adjustment from everybody. Therefore I think there's a sense of trying to make that as smooth as possible and trying to create a monarchy that's fit for the future. With the slimming down of the royal family that we've seen so far, Tominey said, had come the need to recalibrate what it means to be a royal. Back in Prince Philip's day, royal duties largely revolved around the charities and other organizations the prince was a patron for, planting a tree or unveiling a plaque at an event. But younger royals like Kate and William had been forging a new path on which they were launching their own initiatives or projects centered around causes they were passionate about, driven by work online or podcasts. That means by association that you're going to have fewer royals taking on fewer patronages. And then what does that mean for the charities? Tominey questioned. She pointed out that the departure of the Sussexes, Prince Andrew and Prince Philip from royal life meant that even now, there were too few royals to go around comparatively to what the public were used to. And while she expected there would be a stepping up of Charles and Camilla alongside the other royals to take on these duties, Tominey said there may be too much work to go around. The royal expert also said that a slimming down of the royal family might put some noses out of joint. At the Queen's Diamond Jubilee, the omission of all but 7 royals from the balcony at Buckingham Palace was said to have upset others who were not included. Moving forward, Tominey said, the Cambridges appeared to be trying to normalize the lives of their children, potentially paving the way for Charlotte and Louis to have their own careers outside of their royal lives. It does make the future of the monarchy kind of uncertain, she said. We've had this model that the Queen has been at the head of for all of this time, because she's obviously been on the throne for nearly 7 decades. But the next decade would see everything change, she said. Another major change that had been rumored was the opening of Buckingham Palace to the public, an idea that Tominey thought likely to have been briefed in order to exacerbate Prince Charles' value for money credentials.